Hey, I'm Jason from Motorcycle Tuning Tips. In this video, I'm going to show you the importance of this switch, where it's at, and what it does, and how you'll most likely know when it's gone bad. Alright, so this switch is actually mounted right here. And what this switch does is it allows the bike to start when you're in gear by telling it that the clutch is actually pulled in. So when you squeeze the clutch lever, it actually actuates this pin to manipulate the switch so the bike knows that the clutch is in, and it'll allow it to start in gear. Alright, so I'm just going to demonstrate to you that when if the switch goes bad, you won't know it because the bike will still start in neutral and it'll stay running, and I'm going to show you that. I'll pull the switch out. Well, let me show you this first. Alright, I'm going to show you that the bike will start in gear. Okay, so now I will pull the plug on the switch. Plug's unpulled. Shut the bike off. And now I'll turn it on, I'll pull in the clutch. No start, doesn't start. The same thing happens when you pull up to a light and you stall, or it won't start, or for whatever reason it's in gear and it used to start. This is most likely a problem. I'm going to plug this in, hit the start lever, and it's going to start. Alright, so another thing I want to show is that these switches can actually come apart and you can clean them or place spray contact cleaner in there. And a lot of times, just by exercising the switch with it off, it'll start working again. And there's two small Phillips screws on a Kawasaki that hold it right here. You can get to the switch by pulling your clutch lever off. Loosen these two bolts and pull the lever off, flip this over, and you have access to this switch. And like I said, just cleaning it a lot of times will correct it and allow it to work. Alright, so another thing I want to add is the assistant troubleshooting. You can take a small wire jumper and put between the two connectors here on each side to test if it is actually your clutch switch keeping you from starting it in gear. But do not leave it in there. This actually tells the ECUs the clutch is pulled in, and it goes to a different fuel and timing map while in clutch is in or at idle. So do not leave that in. Just test it and order your switch or try cleaning it. Alright, and finally, your kickstand has a switch as well. If your kickstand is down while you put the bike in gear, the bike shuts off and it will not start. So these symptoms are actually different. It's a little different in the clutch, but I would check this if it ends up not being the clutch switch. You have a switch here as well that will shut the bike off and keep it from starting. I can go ahead and show that as well. And there you go, kickstand switch.